What's up, everybody? Today's story is a tough one. A man shares how his wife tried to twist her betrayal into exploration, only to be swallowed by the regret she never saw coming. I never thought I'd be the kind of guy posting online about his broken marriage, but here I am. Not looking for pity, just somewhere to unload what's tearing me apart. My wife and I have been married for 9 years. We met when we were both fresh out of college, full of dreams and so sure we were each other's forever. And for a while, it really felt like that. We had the kind of relationship people said was rare. We were best friends first. We talked about everything, laughed about stupid things, held each other through rough days. But I guess the one thing we didn't talk about enough was how easy it is to destroy something special. It started small, like these things always do. She got a new job, good pay, better hours, exciting team. I was happy for her. At first, she was shy about the new environment. But over time, she got close with a group of colleagues. Mostly women, some single, some divorced. All of them very open. Not just socially, but sexually too. The kind of conversations she'd never had before, about sleeping around, experiences, fantasies, empowerment. She came home different. I noticed it. Her humor was sharper. Her clothes changed a little. Her phone was always with her. I'd ask how work was, and she'd be vague, distracted, more interested in scrolling than connecting. Then came the bomb. She sat me down and said, "What do you think about opening our marriage?" Just like that. No warning, no context. I laughed at first, thinking it was a joke. But she wasn't smiling. She said it was something healthy couples explore, that it could reignite passion, that she loved me but felt like she missed out on certain experiences. What I didn't say but probably should have was that it sounded like an excuse to justify something she already wanted to do. I told her I didn't like the idea, that it felt wrong. She assured me it was only a fantasy, something to think about. A month later, she brought it up again. This time, she framed it as a way to grow together. And like an idiot, I agreed. I wanted to be open-minded. I wanted her to be happy. We made rules. No sleeping with anyone we knew, no bringing people home. Full transparency. Turns out the rules only applied to me. She started seeing someone within weeks. And I say that with air quotes, because I now know she had already been emotionally involved with a guy from her job, someone she confided in, laughed with, even went on work lunches with while telling me she was just working late. Me? I went on 2 dates and couldn't go further. I'd come home feeling sick, like I was betraying something sacred, even though we agreed to it. But she was glowing. She stayed out late, came home giddy, sometimes smelling like cheap cologne. I stopped asking. What was the point? One night, after she got back from a girls' night, I told her I felt like I was losing her. Her response? You said yes. Like it was all on me. Like I had pulled the trigger. What really broke me was when I found a message on her iPad she forgot to log out. It was from the guy. He said, "Last night was insane. You sure your husband's still clueless?" She replied, "He's too good to me. That's the problem." That's the moment I stopped being her husband in my heart. I confronted her. She cried. Not because of guilt, but because she was caught. She tried spinning it as an accident, said it just happened, said she didn't sleep with him until after I agreed to the open marriage. But it didn't matter. Emotional betrayal comes first. The physical part just confirms it. And then came the gaslighting. She told me I was being unreasonable, that I agreed to this, that she needed to explore, and that I should too, that we could heal and move forward. But I couldn't even look at her the same way. I started seeing someone kind, patient, real. It wasn't planned, and I didn't rush into it. But I told my wife. She said she was happy for me. Liar. A week later, she was a different person, making my favorite meals, leaving little notes, wearing perfume I mentioned liking years ago, suddenly interested in every detail of my day. She even asked if we could close the marriage again, but it was too late. She told me she made a mistake, That the idea of exploring was fed to her by women who didn't care about her marriage. That she thought she was empowering herself, but ended up feeling hollow. That the other guy never wanted her beyond the bedroom. That he told his friend she was easy. That he was still with his girlfriend and never had any plans to change that. She sobbed when she told me. She said she ruined everything. That she misses who we were. That she hates the version of herself she became. I didn't say much. What could I say? I moved out 2 weeks later, into my brother's guest house. My wife still calls me husband when she texts. Still signs off with I love you. Still tries to meet me outside work just to talk. She even asked if we could start counseling again. She'd go alone if she had to. But the truth is, I'm done. I go to therapy for myself now, to learn how to feel again. Because all I feel right now is nothing. The worst part? I don't even hate her. I hate what she did. I hate how she justified cheating by calling it growth. I hate how I doubted myself when my instincts were screaming. But I don't hate her. She just lost herself in a fantasy, and now she's choking on the reality. I don't know if we'll ever fix this. I don't know if I want to. But I do know this. She regrets it. Every single second. And no amount of begging, crying, or pretending can undo what she did to us.